Right now, today, your credit file is telling a story about you, a story you never wrote and never approved. And every bank, every lender, every landlord is reading that story and making decisions before you ever open your mouth. I've been navigating credit systems for 37 years. I've watched the bureaus update their models, the scoring algorithms shift. I've seen Vantage 4.0 come online and rewrite how trended data gets read. I know exactly how this mechanism works. More importantly, I know how it was designed to keep you confused. Today, I want to show you what credit repair actually is, not the surface advice you've heard 100 times. The actual mechanism, the specific data pattern the system is reading every time it scores you. Because here's what I need you to understand. Before we go any further, you've got to get this. The habits most people think are repairing their credit, the ones that feel responsible, feel smart, may be the exact reason your score hasn't moved in months. Stay with me. I really want you to, because we're going to see something. Now, let me ask you a question. You've been paying on time. You've been carrying less debt. You've been doing everything they told you to do, and your score still hasn't moved. So let me tell you what nobody's telling you. The advice you got, pay on time, lower your balance, be patient, that's not wrong. It's incomplete. Because the truth of the matter is the system isn't grading your character. It's not keeping score of how responsible you've been this month. I had a client, real story, a contractor out of Ohio, paid every bill on time for 8 straight months. Not one late payment. His score moved 4 points. He called me thinking something was broken. Nothing was broken. He was working from a definition that wasn't matching the system. And most people never figure that out. They just keep doing what they were told to do, and they keep getting the same 4 points. I want you to really sit with that Ohio contractor for a second. This is a man who runs crews, manages payroll, reads blueprints for a living, not undisciplined, not careless. He was doing the homework. He just had the wrong textbook. And that's not on him. That's on an industry that keeps selling be patient, as if patience alone was ever the mechanism. Do me a favor real quick. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button so more people can be on top of this information just like you. The real question isn't why he wasn't trying hard enough. The real question is, what exactly is the system responding to? We're going to get into that because that's what really matters. So if it's not measuring your character, what is it measuring? Well, a snapshot. Picture a security camera. It doesn't record your whole day. It takes a picture at one exact moment. That's your credit score. The bureau isn't watching you live your financial life. It's taking a picture the moment your statement closes. Not when you pay, when the statement closes. The truth of the matter is, if you're paying your balance after that statement closes, the system already took the picture. Whatever balance was sitting on that card in that moment, that's what's on your score right now. Doesn't matter that you paid it off 3 days later, the camera already flashed. I've been doing this 37 years, and I still watch smart, disciplined people miss this every single month. And trust me, I hammer this. Now, here's where it gets very interesting. This is the part banks hope you never figure out. Vantage 4.0 doesn't just look at one snapshot anymore. It looks at trended data, your pattern of snapshots over time, along with FICO 10T. So if your pattern is high balance, high balance, high balance, right before the picture every single month, Vantage score 4.0 and FICO 10T see a trend, and a trend is harder to fix than a single number. Very important. Here's the mix-up almost everybody makes. Your due date is when the bank says you owe us a minimum payment or you're late. Your statement date is when the camera clicks. Those are two completely different days, and most people only track one of them. So they pay right before the due date, feel responsible, feel on top of it, and never realize the picture was already taken 2-3 weeks earlier at the highest balance of the month. What credit repair can't do. Now let me protect you from 3 mistakes I watch cost people years. Mistake 1, credit repair can't delete accurate information. I had a woman come to me after paying a dispute company $1,200 over 8 months. They disputed 3 accounts that were completely accurate. The bureaus verified all 3 and nothing moved, because the truth of the matter is bureaus have a legal obligation to report accurate data. Dispute mills sell you a dream that was never available to buy. And here's who wins while you're stuck disputing: the banks. Every month you spend chasing a dispute instead of doing something the system actually responds to is a month they're collecting interest on you, uninterrupted. Which raises a question I'll come back to. What does the system actually respond to? Hold that. Mistake 2, fixing the right behavior in the wrong window produces zero movement. You can pay down the perfect account with perfect discipline at the wrong point in your statement cycle, and the score won't budge. Responsible behavior, but wrong timing. Same result as doing nothing. I've had people pay off $3,000 in a single month, feel like a hero for doing it, and watch their score sit flat because the payment landed the day after the snapshot, not before it. That's not bad luck. That's a timing mechanism nobody explained to them. And notice something: right account, right amount, right discipline, still nothing moved, which tells you it's not the effort that's driving your score. But I haven't told you what is yet. Mistake 3, if you keep producing the same result month after month, same utilization, same account age structure, same reporting misalignment, something in the system is staying completely unmoved. I've got to say that again. Same inputs, same number every time. And that's exactly how the banks want it. A predictable pattern is a profitable pattern for them. Every month you spend chasing verified disputes, repeating the same behaviors, hoping for a different outcome. The bureaus love it. You're busy, you're distracted, and nothing is shifting. So something specific is driving that score. It's not the character. It's not the effort. It's not even the amount you paid. So what is it? And what does this mean to your business? Here's what this means to your business specifically. I had an entrepreneur, truck driver with a trucking company growing very fast, get denied for a $40,000 equipment line 3 weeks before he needed the truck. Same guy, same payment history, same income, denied. And why, you ask? Because the lender pulled his file the week after his statement closed at 71% utilization 1 week earlier. That same file would have shown 22%, same business, same credit worthiness, different snapshot, different answer. If it had just been 1 week earlier, it would have been 22%. That's not a character problem. That's a positioning problem. When you understand these 3 layers: utilization, account age, reporting window, you're not just protecting a number, you're protecting your ability to get funded, to get credit approvals exactly when you need it. If you're seeing yourself in this, if you recognize this has been the gap between you and the funding or the credit you need, well, the link is in the description how we go deeper on this together inside the CBL Wealth Blueprint. Now, the real repair mechanism. So what actually moves the number? 3 layers working together. Layer 1, your utilization pattern, not your trend, the exact balance to limit ratio the camera catches at the moment of the snapshot. Layer 2, your account age profile. How deep, how stable your file looks to the system. Layer 3, your payment behavior inside the reporting window. Not just that you paid, when relative to the statement. Most people work on one of these and ignore the other two. It's like tuning one string on a guitar and wondering why the chord still sounds wrong. That's the contractor from Ohio. Perfect payment behavior. Layer 3. Never touched his utilization snapshot. Layer 1, 4 points in 8 months. Once we repositioned all 3 layers together, different story completely. What changes your score is not better behavior. It's better positioning of the data you're already generating. Listen to me. The credit system is giving you the rules. The rules will not move your score. You must know the data that you are generating and generate it in such a way that it positions you better. I'm going to say it again. Same behavior, better positioning, different score. And here's what I want you to really hear. You've been trying to convince the system you're a good person, but the system doesn't evaluate people. It evaluates patterns. They just lie to you and me and tell us they want us to follow the rules, but they're not evaluating us on the rules. They're evaluating us on the patterns. The moment you stop trying to prove yourself to the system that can't hear you and start positioning your data the way it actually reads it, every single thing changes. I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients who we teach this to. This is the way we manage everything. It's not the rules, it's positioning. Same person, same habits, different positioning, and it makes all the difference. So here's where that leaves you. Now that you know what the system is actually reading, you can see why just be patient was never going to move your number. The question isn't what to do next. It's how to execute it, how to reposition all 3 layers for your specific file, your specific business, your specific time frame. That execution layer, that's what the CBL Wealth Blueprint is built for. Now, in the next video in this series, I'm going to show you how to fix your credit score in 90 days. Not by doing more, not by being more disciplined, by positioning differently inside the scoring windows the system is already using to read your file. That's the part that actually moves the number. Make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss it. Drop a comment below right now. Tell me what score you're working from. Let me know where you are. I read every single one. And if you're ready to stop guessing and get your data positioned the right way, the link is in the description. It's how we can do it together inside the CBL Wealth Blueprint for owners of businesses and for regular individuals. Come on and talk to me about your credit. I want you to be blessed. I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Be blessed.